Hello my dear friends, welcome to Inside Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha. Today we have something which actually caused me a lot of anxiety. So this is Nikon, Nikon Coolscan 4ED. So this is a light scanner I purchased off eBay. There is one problem with it. Everything is actually went smooth. I paid much money for it. Shipping was expensive, except the shipping. I got this thing quite beat up. This and some other bits and pieces were not like this broken stuff, like here, was not on the photos, obviously. And as you hear, there's something rattling inside. So this thing was actually took quite, I think, serious beating. Packaging was actually decent, and I think the seller actually packaged it okay, but that doesn't matter. This thing is actually pretty heavy, so if you throw this thing around like no tomorrow, no matter how good the packaging is, internal force of this thing can actually cause the damage. Anyways, I think the only thing what actually seller did not do, it didn't put a message or like a sign saying it is fragile. That's the only probably thing which can be done better. Yeah, we're gonna go through some process of claiming the damage on the parcel, and the shipping was not cheap at all. So shipping was pretty close to the price of the item itself. This thing was sold as is, okay? So it was sold as is. Hypothetically inoperational, but it was not sold with all these damages. So that's important thing to understand. So today we're gonna take a look what's going on inside and understand what kind of damages were done to this thing. I did not power it, obviously, because if there is something rattling inside, that could be big deal, especially if something electric, like conductive, and gets into the power supply area. It may cause some big deal problems. So now we're gonna open it up and see what we got. Okay, so we're gonna open it here. There's a whole bunch of screws. We're gonna do it off camera. And then, okay, so all tiny screws are here, and here is the device. I think it opens like this. It's relatively easy to open. Yep. Well, maybe not. Something catches. Not really understanding what. Oh, I understand now. All right. So there is these things which are shields, contact between this and this shell. So this like flaps. It's a piece of springy metal. So, okay, let's do it on the other side. Oh my god, I hate this rattling there. I'm scary to even to even think about it. If this like optical system can be completely messed up here, can be just like, I don't know, bunch of parts, like power supply. Oh, I see. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, here we are. So this is obviously a power supply thing. It'll be dusty, but the power button is right. Oh wow, look at this. The power button is right here. Oh, look at this. Something has fallen out. What is that? Shit. Here, power supply. So this was, again, originally it was still sold as a broken unit, but it was not mechanically broken. So that's the big distinction. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how can I get... Oh shit. Yeah, that's not looking good. What is this? Was it from It looks like it's some kind of central part from kind of yeah, it's some kind of another gear. This is clutch of some sort. Motherfucker. Okay, what is this? Oh no, I don't know. No idea what is this. Oh, I think I see where it's coming from. Oh my god, I see it. I see it. Okay. You see this? Shit, I think it's Gonski. Yeah, this thing is Gonski. Yeah, I won't be able to fix it. Okay, so this shaft. Wow. Yeah, clearly there is a little. Okay, I'll zoom in. Okay, so over here, this you see this shaft. All right, it's a worm gear of a sort. Okay, so I believe this was on one side of this worm gear, and you see this little tiny gear right here. Yeah, so this tiny gear was in contact with this gear. Okay, and this gear was on top of that shaft. So this thing, I'm not sure where this coming from. Okay, and it clearly has some kind of yeah, I don't even know how it was. I guess like this. And all right, so yeah, and there are some other bits and pieces like this and that one. I don't know what's. It's probably was like making something to travel this way. So what does it mean? I have to like take apart all this, and that's probably was moving this thing. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the mirror. Like this is mirror assembly. Okay. Yeah, so this is mirror assembly right here, and so somewhere the optical elements is probably somewhere here. So this is mirror assembly, and it beams the light or reads the information from the negative, which actually moves like this, right? Yeah. I'm not sure. There could be two systems. One should be a focusing system. Another one is so this is light assembly. Okay, so this is light right here. So I know that for sure. So this is light. There is another mirror right here, which actually beams the light through. And this is the scanner assembly. So it's like from here through the negative, go here and into the sensor. That's how it works. I don't know how far I can go in order to take this whole jaws apart, or I can go. So there is a screws on top here. There is this bottom screw doesn't hold anything. So this is just shield. There are two screws right here, but there is screws under this shield. So I'm gonna zoom out and try to kind of figure out where can I go. Okay, let me continue. So I'm gonna remove this shield. But unfortunately, this thing got some kind of some I would say serious beating. And if optical path is so misaligned, it doesn't really matter if you're gonna fix it or not. So it's just gonna be game over no matter what. Okay, this is the front panel. How easy I can okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so this, I don't know if this broken, doesn't look like. This is fairly simplistic mechanism. So this is to load your slides, okay, or a film strip, yeah, and yeah. Okay, so this is just came off because it's clearly, oh my god, this is all broken down here and it's broken up here. So this little something probably was sitting right here, which is broken. Yeah, and this is cool because it can, like a door to close it up from the dust. Okay. All right. This is ridiculous. Okay, so now I have to remove 1, 2, 3 screws, I guess. I don't have a service manual, I'm just going by my instincts. Hello, someone contacting me. It's kind of cool that all screws are quite identical. Okay, there's this one more this way, I think. It's some kind of light pipe, I'm not sure what for. Okay, maybe I could have not removed. So this PCB business has to go. Because it's connected to this board, to this panel, I mean. No, I won't be able to. Won't be able to remove this panel that easily. Okay. Yeah, because it's just that means I have to take all the PCB out. This stuff is very, very nicely shielded. I'm wondering if there is a service manual of this thing somewhere. It's kind of ridiculous. I may not be able to kind of put this jaws back in its original shape because of the... Wow, look at this strain relief. Cool. That's very nice. I think this can be disconnected. Can it be? Okay, this is disconnected. Oh wow, that's a lot of things to disconnect. Okay, this ribbon cable, I'm not sure what it's for, but it can be disconnected. Oh, I should have. Hope I didn't rip it. Okay, well, it's too late now. Okay, what else I have to disconnect? Is there anything on the bottom? Maybe, who knows? Maybe I do have to take this shield out just to see if there's any kind of cables I have to kind of disconnect. Oh, I see more bits and parts. That's sad. These scanners, they are relatively rare, especially in good working order. So yeah, I have one. I have a good scanner, and it's working order. Yeah, look at this. It's broken. Okay. So do we have here? Oh my god! Oh, more bits and pieces. Look at this. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, I got some kind of shmoo right here on my hand. I'd like to understand who's holding it. Okay, maybe those two. Okay, wow, that's a big ribbon cable. No, cannot do this. Doesn't cooperate. Won't be easy to put back on, I must tell you, because it's all... Doesn't let me. Oh, oh my god, I won't be able to pull that out. How do I? Oh my god. Huh. There is one way straight in the smack in the middle. Forget about it. How do I disconnect that one? I don't even see where it's even coming from. Oh, it's from the sensor thingy. Wow. Oh, it's like... Unbelievable. How... Huh. Yeah, it's kind of... I'm puzzled. Okay, this thing kind of moves. That's alright. So this mechanism definitely busted. Yeah, which moves this thing back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna be... So after thinking for a bit, I decided to actually remove the power supply. It's actually easy to remove, so no big deal. Oh wow, look at this grounding. Ah, I have to remove it, yes. And, well, it's all falling apart now. It's actually well done. Okay, and there's this tiny screw here holding this thing together. Okay, here we are, it's moving now. Okay, so power supply is getting out. I think. What's holding it? Okay, it's getting out. Ta-da! Look at the power supply. It's actually giving me a good chance to examine the power supply. It does look like it's in good condition. There is no destroyed capacitors. You're gonna check this fuse. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to run it without any load. Sometimes switch mode power oh, some dust. Switch mode power supply don't like it. I'm just looking at some capacitors and it seems like they are okay. So yeah, power supply might be okay. Be nice to get the service manual for this. Okay, the shield goes out. Okay, and we have access to the board, and we have a little bit better access to this ribbon cable, which is holding the board. Okay. Yeah, in order to get this cable out, which clearly goes towards the sensor, I had to like wiggle the retainers on this side of the connector and on the other side like this, and then just pull this out. Okay, this is one step, and now when I have that out, you can take... You can actually... Oh, there's... Okay, there's one here, which I would like to take out as well. Well, not necessarily have to take it out. What's holding you? Something's still holding you, but I just want... okay, I'm gonna take it out later. More bits and pieces. Okay, so this is out, this is out. So now board has to be free, but it's still not, because USB is screwed in. Oh my god, there is a teeny tiny screw which was holding the USB. Okay, now it's out. There are a few more connectors, but at least board completely is out. again, we're gonna examine the board, you know, if there is a busted capacitor because, or leaking capacitor, but looks like I already see that there is nothing really wrong with it. There's some serious connector right here. Okay. That was stupid of me. To be very careful with this. Okay, that's, yeah, that's not, don't do this like I've done just now. Maybe just a little bit to start. I want to be as careful as possible with this board, but okay, that was easy. Okay, here we are. So we have our board out. That's pretty cool looking board. There's one Nikon chip, AD chip. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna put it to the side. Then I'm gonna take high-res photo of it. Now our main goal is to get close to the optical business here. We just have to, it's kind of wobbly now because it's nothing holding it together. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get to that slab. Shit, it's so buried. Okay, I have decided to remove this top panel completely. Just like one more screw, maybe two more screws, and that's it. Yeah, this thing hole completely comes off, and this front thing can be removed as well. It's just a shield for now, at least. Maybe it'll give me understand it's self toppers. First self toppers. And there is one here. It's good at capturing everything on video because that's giving me a chance to put it back together in the same fashion. Alright, so this is another shield. Okay. So now I see better, which was, you see this stuff? So that jaws is all broken. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be here. Okay, yeah, it's all broken. Completely busted. Yeah. I believe this was riding. I don't know how it was done, but these supposed to be like riding on top of that worm gear. Yeah. But I don't understand why it's not moving. It's supposed to be moving. I'm not sure why it's stuck. There's some more bits and pieces. Oh yeah. Unless there is some kind of brakes. Yeah, now I have to find out, maybe there's some kind of tear down of this in internet or something. I have no idea how to get there and what and why it's stuck. It's not supposed to be stuck. Oh, it's unbelievable. Who does? All right. By the way, this is the light unit. So technically, it's actually, you see that it has the screws. It has to be positioned properly. So technically, this can be replaced. Yeah. So this is a replaceable unit. But again, we have no idea if this is all working. Oh, there's more bits and pieces. Oh my god. Oh yeah, look at this. It's all in kind of grease, but yeah. I don't know, maybe that white thing not supposed to be there, it just jammed. Oh, it hit some kind of screw. How this is freaking possible? Okay, so, oh my god, I now understand what happened. Alright, now I see. So, oh shit, you don't see it. Okay, let me explain. Okay, this worm gear right here, alright, all this thing jammed with big force, yeah, like this way, and this got ripped, and the other part of this worm gear stuck on little teeny tiny screw like this. And why and it just hangs on it. I have no idea what this teeny tiny screw doing here, but these of this worm gear are actually stuck on top of that screw. Holy smokes. It's kind of ridiculous that this guy doesn't have a park mode. It would be nice if this would be parked mode. All this mass wouldn't move. You see? It doesn't really matter how much padding you added to this thing. If this moves inside and this box getting thrown away or thrown around, it's just gonna do some shit. Like, it's gonna just move inside with big force because this thing is heavy. Yeah, so a whole optical system is not completely busted. Otherwise, this is just a bunch of parts. Yeah. Okay, let me figure out how can I take this, free this little guy here. Okay, I think I a little bit free this guy, so now this thing is moving to some degree. But what I've done, I through here, I kind of leverage that a worm gear and hook it off of the screw. So that's obviously the easy solution at this point. But now I have to try to take this shaft out. I'm not sure if this is even possible. Okay. Also, these springs, maybe these springs kind of have some kind of chance of slowing all this down, adding some kind of dampening effect to this mechanism, and didn't really give it that much of a whack. Oops. Oh wow, all this falling apart. Okay. Have to be careful with all this. Yeah, this bottom carrier, I have no idea how to open it up. This is ridiculous. So many things going on here. Okay, I have a few ideas. So idea number one is to remove this thing. So this guide is actually used to guide the film outside the scanner, or not outside the scanner. Sometimes to move it all the way to and back. Sometimes you can move it outside the scanner, but this is different, has to be different model for this kind of thing. So this, I think this can be removed separately. Yes, I thought so. I think. Wow, so many bits and pieces here. This is insane. still doesn't move. Where else it's connected? It's a very complicated little beast. Oh well. At least that would be easy to remove. Okay, this metal bracket just whatever can stay. Need to find that other screw. Come here, little boy. At least all screws are identical, so that's really helpful. How do I access there? No idea. So I'm thinking to completely lift the top part out of the those guide. Yeah, this is cool. So my idea is to lift this top part together with guides. If I do that, I think that's possible to start thinking how to fix in the bottom. And for that, I have to unscrew more and more of things. Oh wow, this is really hard to remove because of the ribbon cables here. Or maybe not. Oh, seriously. It's like a little puzzle. Look at this. Okay. Shoot. Oh, really? Oh, this is wobbly. This is crazy. Okay, maybe it's designed like that to be like compliant a little bit. Okay, yeah, I won't be able to remove that. Yeah, it's just it's optical sensor. Yeah, this thing. So yeah, in order to access those things that I want to remove, I need to like, yeah, get very close and personal. Okay, so I figured out how to free this part. Okay, no, this part. Okay, now I can move those upwards, you see? So this is free. I cannot do this on other side, unfortunately, because it's almost unreachable, but we can continue this way, I think. Can unscrew this back side. Another soft topper is here. Yes. Oh wow, look at this. This is okay, right? Okay, and my idea is to remove all this middle part. I hope. Can I? So yeah, now this is moving, but oh yeah, oh my god, more disassembly. Now I understand. Kind of was suspicious about this plate. Now definitely has to go. Super super, super, super careful. Of course. Okay. Have you guys seen complete teardown of the film scanner? Well, here we are. And obviously, it'll give me a chance to clean up. And mirror is actually pretty dirty, by the way. Okay, now can move it forward. Took a nice screwdriver and oh my god, my hands are shaking. Sorry. I'm so agitated. Okay, now I realize that also this spring thing has to come out, but it's easy. Okay. It doesn't have to be done tuned or anything. Oh my god, it's another ribbon cable, I buried. Where are you? What's holding it? Okay. Okay. So it looks like here everything is more or less in one piece. So this is the sensor thing that I have to cover with something. And the optical path I have to cover with something like this tape, just to make sure it's not gonna collect more dust or any kind of grime. Yeah. I'm gonna put it upside down because it has a lot of dust in there. Okay, and this what got busted. Actually, wait this. Oh my god, it bent. Shit. This thing is bent. Freak. Yeah. I'm gonna wobble like no tomorrow, so yeah, forgot about good scanning. Damn. I don't know what to do now. Shit. Yeah, so this, I think it's supposed to be here somehow. I don't know, somehow, like, yeah. Or this way, I don't know. Yeah, the chance of finding this replacement part is like close to zero. Any ideas, guys? I think that's pretty much game over for this teardown. Yeah. I don't even know what to do now. Should I assemble again? A few things. What do you think about this shaft? Should I just try to straighten it myself? I don't know if it's even possible. Or number two, should I just assemble it back together? Because with this shaft, this thing is useless. Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's so bent. This is ridiculous. This little thing actually renders all the scanner useless. I'm very upset. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be it for now. I don't know what else I can do. Yeah, that's just a game over. And here, over here, supposed to be something. I believe, like that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, this was some kind of stopper. All right. Yeah, it was a stopper like this. This was say like that, and this stopper, yeah, was here. I would actually, this is actually not the worst destruction. I would, and this was probably something like that, essentially making this stopper. So this stopper I can remanufacture. It's no big deal. Like, right? Look. It's just look. It definitely was here. So this was stopper preventing this thing going forward like this, backwards. I mean. So if I would be able to straighten this shaft, because it looks like this slider, which actually slides, is not destroyed. So now my next, I'm not sure how badly this thing bent. I'm probably gonna take it away and just try to kind of straighten it up, because I don't like finding replacements. It's just insanely impossible. Yeah, unless finding another busted scanner like this. Maybe it's an option, but possibility is so low. Okay, so I have to try to straighten it. Okay, that's gonna be probably part 2 when I figure this out somehow. Oh yeah, it was like this, I guess, or something like that. Well, all right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is a little hole which actually slides in, and this thing's supposed to be, I believe that's actually, it was like that. All right, here we are. And that was in here, making contact with this nice gear. And I hope this motor is still alive. Oh yeah, and it was kind of sliding back and forth. This got pulled up and completely, yeah, jammed. Yeah, take a look. Well, this is how it was working. No, hope this motor is okay. Looks like it's a servo motor 4 pins. And obviously, if this thing starts to be so bent, it's gonna create some disbalance while scanning. So this has to be straight. All right, so I think that's gonna be it. I have to secure all this, probably put it in some kind of big box and try to get some parts for it, or maybe try to fix it. And if not, I'll try to get some parts for it. Alright guys, this is gonna be it for this sad teardown. Like, of course we learned a lot, but unfortunately this is not what I wanted to do with this scanner. Rather than scanning some films, I'm gonna be just doing some shenanigans and MacGyvering. Well, thank you guys for watching, see you next time. I will be hoping we're gonna have a part 2 where actually this thing is properly working. Actually, we don't even know if it's working, let's say like that. Maybe there is some other issues, electrical issues. Maybe it's not gonna even start. But that's another side of the business. Technically, I can assemble it together without this thing, okay? And just hope that just to test the electronics, you know, because if electronic is busted, it's even harder to fix, because this I can, you know, 3D print something. I can totally come up with some ideas how to replace this part with anything 3D printed, or just, you know, glue it in place or whatever. But yeah, with electronics, if it's busted, those chips are pretty much unobtainium, especially those Nikon branded chips. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and again, sorry for the sad review, sorry for the sad video, but I hope we're gonna fix it, and when we fix it, I'll be super happy. So if you want to see continuation, please stay tuned, stay safe, and ciao.